So, what's your favourite part of the TT?
Definitely spectating, watching the bikes. We're at Union Mills, so watching them go past 150 plus. That's the best bit.
Everything. Speed, crowds, just everything.
Just being here and supporting my brother, really.
Riding around, looking at the course, take a bit of green laning.
Right.
Yeah, joining in really.
Just being here, seeing everybody. I don't know. There's so many different parts. I love everything.
Cheer up, Sleepy Jane.
Well, it's my first time. First time here with my dad. And it's just the wow factor, the speed.
No, just the people that come over. It's just a great environment.
And what do you think the sidecars here?
Brilliant, yeah, love them. Load of Birchalls, gone past their garage today.
Well, being with this team, chance of winning this year, so, you know, all good.
Yeah, they're good. I love the engineering on them because it's not a bike they buy, is it? It's full-on engineering, just an engine stuck in it. Crackers.
Oh, awesome. They're the best. Absolutely amazing. To see everybody going like full at it on the first night as well was awesome. So fingers crossed everything's going to happen tonight.
What do you think the sidecars here?
Oh, they are absolutely nuts. They're absolutely fabulous. I love the sidecar teams. They're just really good.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Seeing them up close in the paddock is completely different to what you see on TV.
Hi, I'm Jack Laidlow and welcome to the Freewheeling Daily Download here in the TT paddock. Woo! So I'll be going around the paddock and trying to get the gossip for all the sidecar teams, seeing what they're doing, seeing how the week's going, basically seeing what's crack. Now that we're here with freewheeling, what's crack? How you like the TT? Now then, what's crack? We're here with freewheeling. Are you having a good TT so far?
Thank you.
Fantastic. Sorry we just nipped into your lunch here, but yeah, had a good.
Yeah.
Can I have a chip?
Yeah, go ahead.
Those people. Brilliant. Have a good day. Thank you. That's actually a really good chip. Where did you get them from? Is that one? Look at that one. Oh, marvellous. Everybody smile. Freewheeling. Super. Sidecar time. Yeah. Banner spot for the spot. Solos. Nobody cares about them.
That was so funny watching you get run over.
Let's go there. Whoa! Just. Right, I don't know who put that there. That wasn't me. Hello, freewheelers around the world. My name's Jack Laidlow. Welcome to the Daily Download. Yes, I am back again. So, this is race day 4. It is Friday, the 6th of June. I shouldn't actually be here, but I thought I'd come back and see your lovely faces once again. And, of course, watch our marvellous freewheelers go around the TT course. That's right, we've got a 2-lap dash race at 4 o'clock this afternoon. It's been pushed back once again due to weather because it's been quite wet over the night, but the sun is out now and we are going to see some action. It's 20 minutes until roll closures. We've had the evacuate pit lane sign, so it looks like it's going to be a cracking afternoon. So come on in, let's go see who we can find. First of all, I'd just like to introduce you to a little bit of the freewheeling team here. Now obviously you recognise Vic from a fantastic content, but this is Mr. Brad. He is one of the brains behind the camera. So what's it like working as part of the media for the TT?
Working as a part of the media for the TT is a great experience. It can be intense at times, it can be fun, but all the time you're just making sure everything's working, making sure the weather's playing ball. If not, you still go during when the weather's kind of bad. It's just good seeing the riders, getting to know the passengers as well, going around, making sure they're fine. Me and Vic's been doing some small content here and there, just a bit of informal stuff. Just a nice little kind of side part to it. But in terms of the overall production with the lives, yeah, it can be fun, it can be good, and it can be stressful, but that's all part of the TT fun. So
before you came into work, here at freewheeling, did you know much about sidecars and stuff?
Absolutely nothing about it at all. So my experience of the sidecars was I would watch them from, I can't actually remember the name of the corner, but
that's good for a manx like that, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. How professional am I? I'd watch them from Bray Hill with my godfather, and then just as they come down off the bottom of the mountain next to the wall, that would be the only kind of experience I would get from the normal bikes, the solos, and the actual sidecars. And you'd be like, whoa, that guy's lying down and he's leaning out. That'd literally be it. And then I joined 2023, I think it was, And ever since then, it's been mainly sidecars, and it's probably more of an interest in that than it is the solos, to be honest with you.
Perfect. Do you ever think you'll have a go?
Oh yeah, do you want to drive?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, come on.
What a team here.
We'll hop on, shall we?
Them Crow brothers don't know what's coming.
We'll call ourselves the Brackers.
Anyhow, Vic. So Vic's is new to our team this year, but you've been absolutely, you've been absolutely superb. The content you've been made is fantastic. What do you like being part of the team?
I feel very honoured coming into three-wheeling as a newcomer myself, and
best newcomer 2025. This is.
No, I can't take that at all. I've watched the TT many times over the years, but I've never been involved to this depth, and it's been so fascinating getting to learn more about the riders and the passengers and getting to know them more, and just a whole new appreciation for them and what they do, and it's incredible, and I'm very grateful for it.
Superb. Now, of course, you've been making reels all week, but today you had your first live show. Tell us a little bit about that.
It was, I'm not going to lie, it was a bit nerve-wracking, and I'm sure you might be a bit fed up of seeing my face now. But no, the sidecar paddocks are so welcoming, and everyone's so down to earth. Good banter as well. Had a little dance with Gary Gibson, and I've managed to convince some other teams to get down to Bushies tonight for a dance. So no, it's been really good, and it's just mad that they're all going to go out later on this bike that's so close to the road at over 100 miles an hour on our normal roads on the island. That.
To ask you all like a spectator question, now that you sort of know some of the people better through obviously your work and stuff, does it make a difference when you go into watch them? Does it make you feel a bit more nervous or anything? Make a bit more human almost?
It's almost, I feel, I know, I don't know them, and I wouldn't be able to say, they're my I wouldn't call them a friend or anything. I would like to, though. I mean, I'd like to get to know them more, but it's almost like I feel more proud in a sense of them. No matter how long I've known someone for, I love seeing people shine and being in their element and being passionate about what they do. So getting to talk to them, getting to know them more, and then seeing them out on the race, it's like, yes, guys, get in!
Fabulous. Well, Brad, just one last question for you. Thank you very much for catching up. I'd love to see you. And hopefully see you again, for next year. One last question. So you've been behind the camera a lot. Who's the best presenter to film?
Oh.
I'll leave that one with you, Brad. Have a good one.
It's Vix, clearly.
Without Brad. See you soon. Thank you very much. So sorry, I know it's a bit of almost self-publicity there, but I just thought it's nice to introduce to this crew, and it's always fun to wind Brad up just a little bit. So, yes, as I say, we have got the race coming up later on today. I've run you through the first race quite a few times. If you've been watching my daily downloads, which of course you should have, and of course you have, because, you love me. Who doesn't? So, once again, we had the lap record smashed by the Crow Brothers, 120.021 miles per hour. Then we had Ben Birchall and Paddy Rosny. Ben's back on the podium. Paddy's his first ever podium. He's competed in around 7 TTs, but he only got a podium this year. Then we had Lee Crawford and Scott Hardy rounding out the top three. It was great to see him on the podium. As I say, they've had some mechanical mishaps in the last few years. They're not newcomers, but they were very, very pleased to be there. This, looking at the speed show, I think we could have quite a good battle for third today, for third and second today. Ben Birchall, Paddy Rosny, Lee Crawford, Scott Hardy, and Lewis Blackstock and Oscar Lomage. They've been kicking around the high 114s, low 115 mark. They're all, not exactly similar speed. I think Ben might just have the little bit of the legs today, but they are all definitely in with a shout of getting on the rostrum. It's very, very exciting. I wasn't meant to be here. I got my ferry rebooked, so I'm going tonight just so I can watch a race. It's going to be so good. They had a rest day yesterday, so yesterday, due to the weather coming in and the contingency plans being used up, there was no action on the TT course whatsoever, and that was a good call really, because I barely saw a ray of sunshine all day. I'm going to see what it's like to have a rest day as a rider. I don't know if they'd just like to get it over and done with. Excuse me, sir, can I just nip through there? Thank you very much. And I don't know what it's like to have a rest day. Maybe they just like to get it over and done with. Maybe they like to have a bit of time to take their mind off the job in hand, if you like. And yes, if you saw Rick say before, caught up with her, she did her fantastic live show, The Leaning. That was out just earlier on this morning. So to be fair, she probably asked all the questions I'm going to ask her. But there we go. But watch all our freewheeling content. It's all on our YouTube channel. You've got all my daily downloads, the new Leaning, and of course the qualifying Parc Fermé interviews. You'll catch Hayley will be here again a little bit later on to go take you up to Parc Fermé to have a last chat with the riders before the last race of the TT 2025. Okay, so this TT might have been a little bit, mishap. We've had some good days, some bad days. We haven't had a lot of track time really, especially for the newcomers, but we've seen some fantastic results. As I mentioned before, the lap record, they also took the race record as well. And we've seen the fantastic newcomers coming through. You'll have seen the on-track battle with Kieran Clark and Andrew Johnson alongside two-time world champion Todd Ellis and Emmanuel Clermont. Now, of course, just to run through later on today, we will not be seeing the number 16 outfit of Dan Knight and Justin Sharp because they had a crash in the mountain. But it's good to know Justin Sharp and Dan Knight, they're both been discharged from hospital. But also we will not be seeing the number 27 outfit of Bruce Moore and Mark Gash. Mark Gash had to return home due to personal reasons. Apart from that, we've got alongside Pete Founds and Gemma Walmsley because they had a crash in qualifying, unfortunately. Both once again, they're both okay. But yeah, apart from that, we're going to have a full grid. Now then, let's just see if we can catch up with a few people from George Hall and Mark Wilkes camp. Now then, you two, how are we doing? All right?
Hello, good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Yeah, so we're just saying you had a rest day yesterday, but now it's time to go racing again. How's the team feeling?
Yeah, really good. Looking forward to it. Obviously, a bit of waiting around and stuff, so there was that. But yeah, really good.
Excited?
Very. Yeah.
A bit nervous.
Yeah, But yeah, it's good.
Super. How did you?
At the minute.
Oh, we have. We certainly have. Got a very famous man in the background there. Not quite Richard Hammond, though. And so, how did you pass the time yesterday?
Just sort of rested up, really. George went to a sauna for the day, and yeah, just took our time. Just relaxed, really, and then went out for some food. Watched the Red Arrows. They were amazing.
And what did you think the team appreciated having that bit of a rest day to sort of like regroup and reset?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like good and bad, I suppose. Like they were ready for it, but at the same time, it has been nice to just like relax and take that downtime. So it was quite nice.
Sound like a holiday here in the Isle of Man.
Yeah, which we love.
Superb. So they all prepped for the race. Obviously, got the visitor in now.
Yeah.
The bikes are ready to go. How does George like to get ready for a race in the morning?
So plenty of water, hydration is key, and yeah, just eating well, eating right. He's been for a physio appointment this morning, which is nice. Get all loosened up for it and stuff, and yeah.
Superb. Well, I'll leave you to because obviously you're very busy with famous people. Could you get free wheel off you, Natalie?
Of course you can.
Marvellous.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. There we go. So if you saw the footage from the first race as well, hello mate. From the first race as well, you'd have seen that Mark had it wasn't an accident as such, but what happened was the onboard camera actually fell off the bike, and instead of just flying off, it managed to catch and go underneath his helmet and really bust his nose. He's absolutely fine, and he's back racing again today, which is superb. But it's quite a bizarre accident to happen on a TT course, but anything can happen around this course, as we've seen. Now then, we're just approaching here the number 5 outfit of Lewis Blackstock and Oscar Lawrence. I mentioned before, I reckon they remember the podium, so this could be another year that we see a newcomer on the podium. Let's see if anyone's available. So there we go. So quickly, Lewis, how are you feeling for today?
Alright, how are you?
Thanks. Is it about we're getting paid by word?
Yeah.
So Rick, how's everybody feeling for today? I don't think we're going to have many words out of driver. He's obviously very mentally prepared and just very focused.
He's psyched up for it. Yeah, there's the one with all the mouth. We want to talk to him, but
he's very busy though.
That makes a change because he's been pampered and wrapped up and had his arms done, so he's all right now.
Oh well, very good. So we're setting off 4th down Bray Hill this morning. You know, how does that make you feel watching it from the side?
Yeah, it's a whole new experience for me, isn't it? So it's okay. It is what it is. So we'll just let him go and do the best.
But you must feel so proud watching your son go down there for the first time.
Everyone says that to me, but I mean, he's put the effort in, not me. So at the end of the day, he's getting what he deserves. He's put a lot of effort into it and a lot of time. So yeah, whatever he gets, he gets.
He's a very, very dedicated boy, Oscar, isn't he? Say boy, he's very much a man, but he's older than me, to be fair.
Yeah, well, he's my boy, but if he'd have showed as much resilience to his, his schoolwork as he does to doing the TT, he'd have probably been an exceptional student, but he didn't.
Well, I mean, I don't really know how to follow that, to be honest, but I didn't mean to make your dad give you a bollocking on air. I do apologise. Yeah, about
a telling off on air.
A telling off on air.
Yeah.
Oh God, I was a professional, I know. It's been a long week.
Yeah,
it's been a long week.
What can I say? I'm sure your dad would do the same to you, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Absolutely. So, how does Oscar and Lewis like to prepare for the race today?
Oh, just pretty laid back about it. Lewis is that laid back, it's unreal. But Oscar goes and gets his pampering done, and then we come back and get set to go.
Super. Did you quite like having that rest day yesterday, or did you feel like it was appreciated by any Sidecar teams?
I think so, especially probably the newcomers with laps done and not really knowing what it was going to be, but actually experiencing it's a different matter, isn't it? And then getting a rest day was quite nice, I think, for most of them. We'd rather have not had the rest day. In all honesty, we'd rather have raced Wednesday. But there you go. It is what it is. The weather decides, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And it's TT cars. You can't play with a TT, can you?
No, absolutely not. No, it's very super critical out there. So yeah, you can't mess about with that.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much. Can we just get a quick freewheeling off you?
Just about.
Super, marvellous stuff. Thank you. See you soon. So, yeah, as we say, number 5, Lewis Blackstock and Oscar Lawrence. I think we could well see a newcomer on the podium this year. Hello, how you doing? You all right? So the paddock's tense, paddock's nervous. Some tents are going home because obviously, it's going to be a rush this afternoon to get on that last boat here on Friday. We've got the solos kicking off at about 12:45. The mountain roads will be shutting in 2 minutes. Sorry, all the roads will be shutting in 2 minutes. And hello, would you like an interview? Well, that was very confident. That started off a very confident start, but never mind. And so, how are we doing, everybody? Can we just get a little chat? So, what are you doing here in the paddock at the moment?
Here, Dan.
Hey, could we just get a little chat? So what do you do here in the paddock? Obviously, you've got plenty of spares here for sale.
Yeah, we're just providing a spare service for all the the riders and teams. If they need anything, yeah, we've got just about anything here.
Super. And do you? I mean, I presume you'd be flat out through TT week. Are you people needing bits back on the other?
Practice week was pretty good. This week's been a bit quieter. With the lack of laps that they've had and delays and stuff has sort of affected it. But it's can't do anything about the weather, can you?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Well, we've got 3 races on today, haven't we? So do you think you have a lot more people coming in today, or do you think you've just about sorted now?
I think that'll be about it for the minute. They'll go out and do their practice lap in the first super stock race, and then we'll probably get some more. They'll be back for some more bits after that, I should imagine.
So do you come here every year to the TT?
Yeah.
Obviously, this year's been a little bit, iffy with weather and stuff. How has it been for you, though?
Yeah. It's we come. This is, I think, the 3rd year we've done the spares service at the TT. I used to race here, so I'd done that for 10 years, and then when I retired, I started doing this,
Super. Thank you very much. Can we just get a freewheeler, Sam? If you just hold on for your finger. Super. Thank you. That is these. Oh. And there's a pothole there. That's Daniel Cooper Motorsport there, as I say, providing the space for all the teams throughout the whole week here, throughout the whole fortnight here at the TT. And I just let this car go because, I've fallen over, been run over by bikes and tripped over myself, but never been run over by a car on air yet. And I hope I never do. So, if you've got a best moment from the TT that you'd like to get in touch with and tell Freewheeling about, please do get in touch with our social media page, Freewheeling TT, that's Instagram and Facebook. And because obviously it's come to an end now. It's like when you get to the end of a series, you know what I mean? You've got 1 episode left, 1 more race today. And as much as you really, really want to see it and you really want to know what happens, it's nearly over. You know what I mean? Now then, Mr. Hanny. would you like just a good little chat here for free, really? How are you doing today? You okay?
Yeah, okay, yeah. I hope so. The weather is okay for this day.
Yes, it looks like it should be okay, but it is 2 laps as well, though. Do you think that as it'd be good to see it today?
Yeah, I hope so.
So, hang on. So, of course, we're coming towards the end of the TT now. Now, what's been your favourite moment so far?
Sorry, my English is a little bit of a problem.
No,
Slowly, not so fast.
Have you had a good TT? We are coming towards the end now.
Yeah, for good TT. The weather is not good, but I see races and can help and the work, see many friends. It's beautiful time.
Yeah, and the Sidecar race was very interesting on Monday.
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah. For me, it's a little bit dangerous when I see it. All the air is faster. I hope so. All is okay.
Yeah, me too. And what do you think of the new lap record, 121 miles per hour?
Yeah, this is crazy. It's crazy. I drive, but not this fast time. For me, it's difficult. I hope so. It's all okay.
Absolutely. Could we get a little prediction of the top 3 today?
Top 3, I think the same with the last.
Yes.
Yeah,
so Crows,
so, yeah.
Bertrand Rosny, and Lee Croft, Scott Hardy.
Yeah, I think so. But maybe position 3 change.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you think Ben is safe in second?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Superb. Well, thank you very much. Can we just get a freewheeler off you, Adolf, once again? It's always fantastic to catch up with you.
Yeah,
I'll see you
thank
soon.
you, my friend.
It's okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Are you busy, Ben? Hey, Bob.
Busy bit?
Busy, Bob. Been too much rest day. Me head's got that Sidecar. So how are you feeling for today's race? Obviously you're busy packing away, but that just keep yourself busy, keep your mind off it.
Yeah, we haven't actually done anything since Tuesday, have we? So we've been here for like a whole normal race weekend, and not done anything. So yeah, it's a funny one, isn't it? You've just got to try and not think about it until 4 o'clock, but it keeps looking like there might be a shower. So I don't mean to be doom and gloom, but you just never know around here, do you?
Absolutely, not this week's proven that.
Yeah, definitely.
So did you enjoy having the rest day? Did you think it helped maybe? Just
Yeah. I think we all needed a rest day, but we probably needed it like a week ago. But yeah, it's. I think if we get out, it'll be good, and it's another 2 lap dash in it. So yeah.
So you don't seem very hopeful that you get out, but anyway, do you get nervous before a race?
Yes and no. I just tend.
You always seem chilled out.
Yeah, just don't let those thoughts enter your brain until you're up there with your leathers on. So we were quite lucky because we were listening to the radio to the solo race on Wednesday, and we heard there'd been a shower, so we didn't bother getting all our leathers on. But when we went up to get the bike, everyone was all up there ready to go. So we kind of missed out on that little, getting all wound up to go out and then not going out. So that was, I think we did quite well there to do that.
Absolutely. So obviously you got the race today, but then where can we see you in action back in Britain?
We are booked to go to the Cock of the North, the Scarborough meeting. Yeah. So we'll be there. That's 21st, 22nd of June, I think. So a couple of weeks when we get back. And then I think there's a British FSRA round at Brands Hatch in
July.
End of July, innit, I think. So yeah, they're the next 2 coming up.
So a couple of weeks break and then back on it, back at a road circuit as well.
Yeah, that's it. So we did Scarborough for the first time last year, so looking forward to going back and seeing if we can go a bit quicker, finish a bit higher up maybe, you never know.
Fantastic. And what's your actual racing number when you're back in England? Because obviously all racing numbers change for the TT.
We run 97.
Okay. Any reason behind that?
When I started racing with my dad, we had 197, so it just seemed like take a 1 off and it was easy. So that's the number we go for.
Super. And why do the numbers change at a TT? They're all like a thing to get the quality, they see where they're going to set off in practice. Right?
Yeah, well, I think they sort of give you a number based on where they think you are pace-wise, and then obviously they change it round after qualifying. But yeah, it's quite good when you get your number. You think, makes it all feel a bit real, so that's good.
Yeah. And are we going to see you again next year?
Maybe.
That's a very vague answer, Bob.
Well, at the moment I'm ready to be home. So after being stuck here for nearly 3 weeks, you sort of get a bit of cabin fever in the paddock. But yeah, give it like till the middle of next week, and I'll be raring to be back.
It has been quite a showery, quite a wet TT, really, hasn't it? Does it? You know, obviously you're not a newcomer here, but would you still like to get some more laps in?
Yeah, I mean, we were spoilt last year, weren't we, with the weather? I mean, I know there was the odd little delay, but nothing like this year. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, I found this TT harder, the second one, with all the delays and things, and just, you know, you kind of think you're going out and then you're not, and it's quite mentally quite draining, especially if they use all of the contingency days and everything, and you don't get those days off. Even if you don't end up going out, the day's full because you're preparing and pushing through scrutineering, getting ready to go out, and then, you know, so it's not a day off. So you're just constantly on it. Whereas, you know, a nice little day off in the middle probably helps everyone just have a bit of a reset.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I will leave you to it, Bob, because obviously, as you say, you look like you're dismantling your humble abode for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, fair play to the Manx government and the steam packet. We just sent an email off to sort out. We need a later ferry back because we were supposed to go last night, and Saturday evening, tomorrow evening. So I was thinking, oh heck, is it going to be like?
So they're putting a new one just for competitive.
No, I think they've got us on the Ben McCree, but there's 4 of us. You know, there's like 2 motorhomes, a van and a caravan, and the truck. So it's quite a big logistical nightmare to rearrange that, I should think. So yeah, but they've put us on the Ben McCree, which I think they're using for freight this year.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've managed to squeeze us on that, which is great.
It's absolutely superb. Thank you very much, the steam packet and the Manx government. That's a really, really tremendous thing to do, to try and get you lot all racing, because obviously, you know, what a missing face that would be to not have you in a paddock. That sounded sarcastic. I didn't mean it, really. Anyway,
I've been winding you up all week, though, to be fair, Jack, so I deserved that one.
Well, there we go. Could just get a free wheel off you now. We'll leave you be.
Cheers.
Superb. Have a good day. Good luck today, mate.
Thanks, Jack.
Cheers, Ellie. See you, buddy. There we go. Beautiful CES racing machine. Bob Dawson and Matty Sims. I love sidecars. Look, I love sidecars. I'm sure you do too. I hope I get that across to you. Now let's just have a little wander down here and see who we can get, or who's hiding away from us on this fine day. You've seen these daily downloads before. It's a lottery of who you are and who you aren't going to get. Just a few facts for you, just, you know, pass the time. So we saw the first 121 mile an hour lap on Monday. Just going back in history, that record stood for, you know, a handful of years at a time. But the most notable ones were the first 120 plus mile an hour lap back in 2023 by Ben and Tom Birchall, back when Tom was still a passenger. The first ever 110 mile an hour lap was set in 1996 by Dave Molyneux and Pete Hill. Now that's a massive gap, isn't it, to jump 10 miles an hour? So I wonder if it's possible, or when we will see the first ever 130 mile per hour lap of a sidecar. Okay? Do you think that'll ever happen? I'd love to see it. It'd be mental, that, wouldn't it? Imagine the speed, it'd be supersonic. Going back from that where we caught with Kenny Arthur on a few episodes ago, as you remember, the first ever 100 mile an hour lap was technically set by George Odell and Kenny Arthur in practice week in 1977, but instead it was taken by Dick Greasley in the race once again in 1977. So there's, give or take, roughly about 20 odd years between each lap record, 10 mile an hour notable milestone lap records. And it'll be interesting to see how long the Crows stand for, and I don't think we'll be seeing them speed for a long, long time, but as I say, I would love to see if it's possible. Now, and I think I've seen some Sidecar fans just lurking in the distance, getting themselves ready to you know, go and watch a racing depart. I think that's going to be quite a situation with quite a lot of Sidecar teams. Hello, Dave. I know you caught up with Vix earlier on, but would you like just a very quick chat with me?
I'll have a quick chat with you anytime.
Thank you very much. Well, so obviously the sun's shining now, but we've had some delays, not only all week, but also this morning. How are you feeling for the race this afternoon?
I just can't wait to get out. Yeah, just get another couple of laps down. That's all it is for me, isn't it? Just keep going round and round and round.
Absolutely. It's a two-lap dash race here this afternoon at 4 o'clock. So how has the waiting around been?
It's what it is, isn't it? You just wait till we get going and then go. would have been nice to have got it done Wednesday so we could have a couple of days just to chill out. Like everyone's piling back to work on Monday and things. So, but yeah. We'll just wait and see how it goes, but it's looking like the shower's coming in as well later on, isn't it? So
absolutely, it's a lottery this week, isn't it? But it's just a TT for you, isn't it?
So it is. It's Manx weather, isn't it?
I mean, of course you're a newcomer here, but you've been coming here for many years watching.
Well, I grew up. I was sitting on the hedge in Crosby when I was about 5, with my sandwiches and my orange. So,
what's your most notable Sidecar memory, Dave, of the TT?
All I suppose, like we lived up in Ballavitchel in Crosby, and there's a Sidecar broke down in the farm entrance opposite, and my dad said to the marshal, can we put the young fella on the bike? And he just went like that, yeah, bring him over. So this is like 1976 or 75, something like that. Wow. So he sat me in a boiling hot Sidecar, and then
you would have seen some famous faces go around this course in both Sidecar and solo.
I watched it more then. Like, I don't really watch racing anyway. Like, it's wing. Okay, seen that. No,
if you're doing it now, yeah,
you prefer to do it. It's a lot, But I don't think I've seen any racing since I've been here this week, even. So.
Fair enough. How did you pass your rest day yesterday? Did you just have a nice chill day, just waiting for today, waiting for the big one?
Going around doing a few jobs. Even presentation the other night, was cutting the grass. Luke rang me. Oh, they're doing the presentation. Are they? I had half the lawn cut by then. It was like, yeah, grab it for me, will you? So,
yeah, of course. Now you've got your first finishers medal from the TT. Yeah. That must be a great feeling to have.
It is, yeah. I say you just want to be out and just ride around and go on. It's great. It's a great track to actually get time on your bike, because normally when you're way up a weekend, you don't get that much time on them, do you?
No, absolutely.
You're out for like 10 minutes and then it's away again. So my hips are reminding me now that we're on it for a lot longer, so we've got to probably alter the seat unit a little bit. So even walk past the bike now and my hips are hurting. So
dear me.
Big leg spread on them though. It's like a giraffe trying to drink water. It's. Yeah. But so we'll have to probably make a few alterations for next year with a different seat unit. So.
Next year, does that mean that we're going to be seeing you here again?
Oh, there's another 10 years of me here.
Where can we see you after this then? What's your plan for next race?
I was in a couple of weeks, isn't it? Southern 100 then, and a couple of weeks after that. So want to make another trip back to East Fortune. That's a great little track. I'll be back up at Derby as well. So Zara's going to be starting this year as well. My daughter. Yeah. So
have a little racing dynasty on.
Yeah. Well, she's a reasonable lunatic, so she'll sit on the side. So brothers with the horses and we do the bikes.
Yes, absolutely. I just found out that your son's a very successful jockey.
Yeah. Always, very small. So we think he's at 7 stone 13 or something, or 12 or 13 at the moment. He's riding some Derby, Epsom Derby, I think he is. So wow. He's there as well. He's got 2 rides there, and he's riding every day of the week, so.
That's absolutely super. What a sporting and successful family you are.
Yeah, well, he gets paid to race, and I have to pay to race. So.
Right. Well, I'll leave you to it anyway, Dave. You look like you're on a bit of a mission to go somewhere. Just
trying to keep warm and move around. That's all I'm doing.
Right, keep on. That is a difficulty today.
It is, yeah. It bloody is, yeah.
Can we just get a free win off you?
There you go.
Marvellous. Thank you very much. Good luck today, mate. So that I've just heard there, said that there's going to be a slight change. Instead of being an hour-long sighting lap this morning, they're only going to have 30 minutes. That's for the solos, of course. The Sidecars don't have the privilege of having a sighting lap. They only just get out there and go racing. Now then, would there be any chance of having a little conversation in this camp? You join us in the very relaxed and chilled out camp of can I sit there? That's tremendous, that is. And very accommodating hospitality unit of Darren Hope and Lenny Bunfrey. Darren, how are we feeling for today?
Good, yeah, good. As long as it dries out a bit more, yeah, should be good. It's just no heat, is there?
No, it's very cold today. Does that affect the track?
Yeah, it's just not drying, is it? You know, the middle is, but just the edges and the joints in the tarmac just holding the water, really. So, yeah.
Have you been to have a look at the track this morning?
Well, I live at Derby, so
en route.
Yeah, you got to come one way and then back the other, so you do a lap. Yeah.
And how was it looking?
Like I say, just the middle of the road's dry, just the edges, and we've had heavy rain overnight. Yeah, the verges are holding the water, so there's just no drying. So. And
so you know, they might send out with damp patching and stuff. How does that make you feel going into the race with?
You're coming into corners sort of fast, it is on the back of your mind, I suppose, isn't it? It would be, really, you know. Yeah, it's the same for everyone, but yeah, just a shame. But you can't change the weather, can you?
No.
You know, it is what it is, isn't it?
I mean, that's this year's definitely demonstrated that we're very weather dependent, aren't we?
Oh yeah, it's like in New Year's TT coming. It was glorious right up to Friday, and then it just changed. And you know what'll happen next week? It'll be gorgeous when you all go.
That's all right. Then get you somewhere out for next week, isn't it?
Yeah, from the neck. Yeah, it's helped the grass grow anyway. Yeah, yeah.
Super. So how do you prepare? You're obviously looking very chilled out. You've got your coffees on. How do you prepare for a race in the morning? I'll ask you this question because I'll put them.
Just kick back and relax. Really, don't really. There's no special way. Like just rock up and then get the bike ready and going up there. Bit of 5 minutes to yourself and then off you go, innit?
Make the bike ready. Bike is ready. You don't do anything.
Is that true? The typical passenger dump?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very.
No comment.
I can say that because you know
Yeah. I have to do everything. Yeah. He's the brains.
No comment on that one, like.
No, superb. So so where can we see you out after this?
Heading down to Southern and do 700.
For the entry.
Yeah, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 700. Got a JB, and then play it by ear. Then see.
Do you see you at all in over at Britain or like the Revival or something like that?
Just depends how the dollar goes. To be honest with you, hopefully we'll do as much as we can. But with the lead up to TT, we've spent quite a lot of money. So yeah.
Yeah, we didn't really have many signatures coming into this year because we didn't really do much last year. So it was a bit of catch up on the signatures. So we had to do a few trips away and get the head down and all that, like, so yeah, but no.
I saw you at Oulton Park and you had a few problems at Oulton Park, but you've obviously got it sorted because you had a tremendous race on Monday.
Yeah, we'd bike setup really, wouldn't it? We just, and new tyres. There's nothing wrong with them.
Hang on 1 second.
There was nothing wrong with the tyres. They were just different to the Avons. So just trying to get used to them. And that was the first time we'd ran them. Just pressures and just nothing. I didn't think there was anything wrong with them. Just different, you know. So getting used to them.
That's really interesting because I had a lot of people, especially last year, started finding a few difficulties. Obviously they're tremendous because they've got that record around here now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you just thought they're just different, but not too bad.
Yeah, well the Avon was a good tyre. You know, from when like the Yokohamas and all, the Avons were just very, very good, and I think we just got used to them, you know, and so the Hoosier just seems a bit softer, so I think you've got to just put a little bit more air in them, you know, and they just take a little bit longer to get up to temperature, I think. Oh, so, but yeah.
Well, you're getting to grips with them now, and
yeah, I think so. Yeah, we could do a practice week starting again now. Now we've got it all.
It's always like that, though, isn't it? Like you'll have a few difficulties setting up the bike and stuff, and you get to the end of a race weekend or TT, obviously, and you're ready to go again.
Yeah. Well, we're going to write everything down this year so we don't forget. So yeah, we can remember for next year.
Oh, that's a very good idea. Well, anyway, I'll leave you to your coffees, but can we just get a freewheeling off you?
Oh, yeah.
Marvellous. Thank you very much. Enjoy and good luck today, lads.
Cheers. Thank you.
Superb, lovely, accommodating, very chilled out team there. Started off number 20. Did a fantastic lap time of 108.5 in the first race. I'm sure they'll be wanting to match it, if not go quicker today. But of course, the condition for the first race was nigh on bang on. Really, it was quite warm. They've had rubber down on the circuit. They had a race out before. There was, there was barely a cloud in the sky. It was really, really superb. Today, it is chilly. Okay, yes, we've got blue sky and it is sunny, but as Dan was just saying there, there's a lot of damp patch out this morning, and I highly doubt it'll be drying up by 4 o'clock today. Not unless we get some sort of Mexican heat wave or something. There we go. I won't go and ask them, obviously they're on lunch, so they're all getting themselves nutritioned up for this afternoon. That is a very good sound to hear, though. That's as you could probably hear. That's the Superstock scrutineering announcement just being announced. So that means that they are planning to get going. There's no more delays as of yet. The lap inspection will be going out very, very soon. Just, make sure there's nothing tremendously bad around the course. Alan, I've really enjoyed doing these daily downloads. As I say, this will be our last one because it is the last race day. But you will join us here again next year as I do more again. And we're not quite finished though because we've still got a couple more interviews, including. Can I just get a quick chat?
Yeah, hi there.
So,
Hi.
hello, good top by the way.
Right, champion, first of all. Introduce yourself. Come on, mate.
Thanks, Carl.
You're welcome. Yeah.
So, obviously, you were mechanicking this year for Dan Knight and Justin Sharp, and we sort of had a little bit of an accident on the first race. Could you just tell a bit more about it, please?
I really don't know much about the accident itself. All I know is the outfit was in a bit of a state, but that's been rectified at the moment as we speak. Dan's out of hospital and back home now, so is Justin. So things are all pretty good as far as I can see for an incident at a TT. So looking forward to next year, I think, build on this and go forward.
Absolutely, it hasn't deterred him at all. We're going to be seeing him again.
Say again, sorry?
It hasn't deterred him at all. We'll be seeing him again.
No, absolutely not. No one's put off at all. It's just part of racing at a TT, I think, and we accept it and we move forward.
Fantastic. That's really, very good to hear. Like you say, it's a TT. It's anything can happen, and you don't often see Dan Knight get involved in an accident. To be fair, but we're very shocked to hear that.
Well, I was a bit surprised as well, but like I said, I don't really know what happened there, so it's difficult to say. But all I know is the guys are basically okay now, so we're happy about that. As most of the competitors, been very fortunate this year, and I just hope everyone has a safe race, a good race, and I think it's going to be exciting.
Absolutely.
So race 2, I tell you.
So we're going to watch from today then.
I'm going to actually go to the pits and watch from there, probably. Yeah. I've still got my pass, so let's do it. I can't do a lot else than that.
Well, no, you've got one day left to use it, so abuse
that's it. Use it. Well, absolutely. Got to be done.
Superb. And so come on then. Now that you're impartial, your team is no longer at the TT. Can I get a top 10 off? A top 3 off you, please. My words aren't coming out today.
It's got to be the Crows, isn't it? The way they're going at the moment, it's got to be the Crows. I wonder if Kershaw's an outside shout on the podium. I wonder that. And Crawford.
Really? So you've gone for
Yeah, I think there's sort of a good potential there. Naturally, of course, there's always a virtual as such, and that's never to be ruled out. But I think there might be a few changes.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I mean, Kershaw only got one lap in the first race. He'd be desperate to get that second race finished. That first race.
He's a hard fighter, so I think it'll be good. But he's being sensible, like anyone is here. This is not the place to push the limits till you're happy with them. But it could be a bit.
And he's a very calculated bloke, Kershaw. Every time I speak to him, it seems like he's building up to something.
Yeah, I would agree. On that. He's very methodical in his approach as well. So I think it's going to be an exciting race when it happens.
Superb. Well, I'll leave you to it, Carl. You look like you were marching somewhere.
No, I was just moseying around a bit and having a look. Just spend the last few days before I go back home and stuff like that.
Absolutely. Well, can we just get a freewheeling sign off you?
Oh, absolutely.
All the best. Enjoy it. I'll see you later.
Thanks. Take care.
Oh, there's Carl. Carl, as I say, he's been mechanicking for Dan Knight for the last fair few years now. Mechanic for a fair few people in the paddock, both at the TT and in the British and World Championships as well. He's a very, very knowledgeable bloke when it comes to sidecars, and a very, very lovely man too. I mean, so I just realised I've gone pretty much on the exact same lap as I did on Wednesday morning, the last, why not? Now, of course, here, he got the beautiful, unmissable tent of Mike Russell there. He used to do every single lap, every single race at the TT, but unfortunately this year decided to pull out the sidecars and a couple of other things just because of sponsorship. Now, as I touched on previously in the past, sponsorship is a massive, massive part of sidecar racing. I'm not trying to do a plug here or anything, but I mean, without sponsors, without people backing people, you won't be any sidecars here. Just look at that beautiful machine there for Tolos and Emmanuel Clement. You've got everything from the big sponsors like Arai and Shock Factory and Wintex down to GRS Shines. It's everybody can get their name on this sidecar if they just want to back a team and enjoy. The more sidecars, the better. Well, the sun's starting to come out again, which is a very, very promising sign. I really cannot wait to watch this race today. I think, like Carl said, I think it's going to be very, very exciting. You see down there in the distance, fairing there of number 22, James Saunders and Sarah Sokol. They also had a bit of an incident today in an incident in race 1, but they got themselves back out for the shakedown lap and they're good to go again. Now let's just see if we can catch up with these two young men here. Mike, would you like to just split a chat?
No.
Are you sure?
Sure.
Absolutely. But how's Lee feeling for today?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Right, we're best up to date. Steve, would you like to have a chat then?
I'll chat with you.
Thank you very much, sir.
You can finish that story in a minute.
Right, spot on. Yeah, so sorry, I was trying to get a quick chat with Mike Crawford, the father of Lee, of course. But and they're having a great TT. But are you all set for today then, Steve? Are you all ready for the second TT race?
Very much so. I was ready 2 days ago, so we just had a relaxing day yesterday and just ready to rock and roll today. Yeah, for sure. We'll just keep hoping that this sun stays out and we can go and enjoy ourselves.
Absolutely, but you always seem like quite a chilled out team, of course. But was it quite good just to have that off day yesterday, just to sort of reset?
Yeah, well, it felt a bit odd to be honest, because first time at the Isle of Man. Generally you go racing and you build yourself up and then it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday and it all happens and you go home and you're back to work on Monday. You know, it's an odd feeling to have a day off to then come back to then race again is odd. But yeah, we went off and did a lap and went to the Victory Calf and whatnot and had some ice cream and yeah, we just chilled out and feeling good this morning again, so yeah, all good.
Fantastic. Now, of course, this being your first TT, you had a great practice week. You had probably in race 1, but we're pretty sure you got that sorted now, haven't you?
Yeah, we're confident. You know, it would have been. Yeah, we're confident that it's sorted. We're ready to go. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Super. Are we going to see you here again next year?
We will be back next year for sure. Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, of course, you were twice British champion on the Formula 1 chassis. Do you think you'll ever get that back out, or are you hooked by the TT now?
Oh, no, that's a good question. I'm definitely pursuing the Isle of Man for the coming seasons. We'll see. You know, it's not easy to run two bikes. To run two separate bikes in two different disciplines is even harder. So for now, we'll concentrate on the Formula 2 and. We've already got some ideas about what we want to do for next year for coming here, so we'll probably work on that. So the F1 is sat on the shelf in the workshop, so there's no pressure to do anything with it, so we'll just see how things go.
Absolutely.
If I win the 200 million on the Euros tonight, you'll probably see me on the long bike again, but no, for now, like I say, finances wise, you can't do everything, and I'm not willing to stretch the team and the budget to do that just for the sake of riding another bike. We'll concentrate on one thing and do the job right. So
no, yeah, fantastic. That's good to hear that you're concentrating on TT. We want you here, Steve. We want you here. What was it like though, jumping off an F1 and getting onto an F2? Because you were well in depth in the F1.
I didn't find it too bad to get onto the F2. The long bikes it's a more fickle machine for setup and things, and although we had it well dialed in, but the F2 is a little bit more forgiving to ride, so doesn't corner quite the same. But it didn't take me too long to adjust. When I started in my career, I went from a Formula 2 600 to a Formula 1 with a 1000 in, and that was a massive step. That was huge. The difference going that way was hard, whereas coming back off the F1 onto the F2 I haven't struggled with, so I'm really enjoying, love riding it, great little bike, so yeah, it's all good.
Fantastic. Does mechanic side or anything, is that massively different, or they've still got 3 wheels, haven't they?
Yeah, it's much the same. It's very similar that way. Again, they take less setup than an F1. There's less to adjust, rear wheel, etc., cambers and toe-ins and things like that, so a little bit less to keep pointing in the right direction. The F1, as you probably know, you can get yourself tied in knots with the setup on them if you're not careful. So they are a little bit easier that way. They're obviously a tougher, stronger machine to handle this place, and we're happy with progress with regards to getting our data and learning the little bike, and yeah, it's all good.
Superb. Well, just to fetch it back to today then, how are you preparing for it?
Just trying to stay calm. I was.
Well, you are very good at that, Steve, to be fair.
Well, it looks like it on the face of it anyway, doesn't it? But nah, just trying to just chill out. Just trying to not think about it too much. And I'm saying that, I was up at 8 o'clock this morning and had a bowl of cereal, and I did a lap with Dave Molly on YouTube on board. Was the first thing I did this morning, which I've done most mornings. So as much as you're chill, it's like just taking that information in straight away. I've been through a lap, gear changes, etc. And then just now I'm just trying to it's a long day.
Yeah.
It's a long day. I thought we were going to get out at 1, so I was that's what I woke up ready for, and then obviously now we're back to 4:30, so just...
It's 4:30 now?
4:30 now.
I missed that announcement, I was live, so yes, it's 4:30 now for 2-lap dash.
You heard that live here.
Yeah, there we go.
He's supposed to know. So yeah, we're 4:30 and just keep calm.
Absolutely. Have you got any targets in mind or anything for the race today? Yeah. I know. I'm sorry you say you're not trying to think about it, but
no, I think going off the first race, considering we only got to Ballacrane, I think a finish is first and foremost. Absolutely. I'm quite quietly confident what I can do on the bike, going off of what we've done, but I'm not gonna say out, because we just need to get this finish in, and then we can build on from that for next year.
Superb. So after the TT, then where do you think we can see you? Are you doing the British Championship, or are you coming to the Southern?
We'll be British Championship, Scottish Championship. I think we've got East Fortune. I think it's about 12th of July, around that time. We've got busy. We've got about 4 weeks off, and then we've got busy. We've got East Fortune, and we go straight to Brandsatch, FSRA, British F2. And then we go back to Knockhill, and then we've got Cadwell, FSRA again. So we've got a busy time in July. So we're enjoying that as well. And we'll just get stuck back into short circuit racing again. I think it'll be quite different going back to it, coming away from here. But I'm hoping that actually it might help. Might have learned a bit from here to take forward onto short circuit.
Oh well, thank you very much, Steve Kershaw, and good luck to you and your team today. I'm sure you'll be absolutely bang on, and for all your British Championship endeavours afterwards as well.
Cheers, Jack. Yeah, good man.
No,
cheers.
Just get a free week off you. Now, the interview with Mike Croft will have to be left for another day. I will get you one day though, don't you worry.
We've exceeded what we wanted to do, and when you just think, I'm not going to say anything because I just don't want to put a hex on it.
Absolutely, and we completely respect that.
I wasn't being rude, please don't think I was being rude.
Mike, absolutely not.
I've been in this game to know that as soon as you start thinking you're going to do this, that and the other, it all goes wrong.
Of course, absolutely, of course. No, so super. All the best to you and your team anyhow. Super. Well, on that note, I'm going to sign off. So thank you very much for watching, not only today, but all of our daily downloads. There have been quite a few, because we've had quite a few days of nearly goes and no goes, but you've always been seeing my face every day apart from yesterday, I believe. So thank you very much. That was the daily download with me, Jack Laidlow, here from the TT paddock in Maria, and in 2025. I shall see you a little bit later on in part 3 with Hayley. I'll just sign on. You'll only see my face for a brief little bit, so don't get too bored with me. But for now, freewheeling, by the sport, for the sport. This is a trucker hat, sewn from the finest cottons of the Laxey fields, and put together by the greatest seamstresses of Ramsey. Good enough for kings, good enough for bikers, good enough for legends. The mighty Snaefell Mountain, the unbelievable Laxey wheel, the freewheeling trucker hat, forged in the ancient times of Ellen Vannin and founded in our lovely little merchant here in the Grandstand. This trucker hat has got all your headwear needs in one. It was good enough for King Arthur when he once rode a TT back in 1672, and it's good enough for John McGuinness and for Ben Birchall. It's good enough for me. Legends, bikers, Manxmen.